Welcome to the Firewall demo. Today we're going to configure the firewall. So we've got the Kali machine and we've got an Ubuntu machine. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a firewall on the Ubuntu machine, which will prevent us being able to telnet from our Kali machine, but we'll also configure the Ubuntu machine to allow SSH because we want SSH as it has security on it. It encrypts the communication. So let's do that now. And if you haven't set up your Kali machine or your Ubuntu machine, let me know, and I'll show you where to get those lab guides and also the video on how to do that. Okay, so now this is where the magic will happen. At the moment, let's see what we've got here. Oh, first of all, I want to install Telnet. So we want to see it working, and then we want to see it as it gets blocked. So I will do a sudo apt update, and this might take a little while. So if it does take a while, I'll pause, providing I get the right password. Yep, password was password. A terrible password, but no problems at all. I don't think it's going to take too much longer, but I'll pause and come back. Actually, yeah, that didn't take long at all. So now I'm going to install an application that will allow Telnet connections. All right, so now we'll see that if that works, if the Telnet works from our Kali machine. So we'll go into here, and I better get the IP address from this machine here. And that's a 66, okay. It's being weird. All right, so Telnet. I think I need to install Telnet on this as well, on this side. Let's do that. Sudo apt install telnet. Okay. I'll do a sudo apt update first. Shouldn't be too long. Okay. All right, so let's try that telnet again. Yeah, there we go. Helps to do a sudo apt update. Okay, now I'll do a sudo telnet 192.168. Great, and I'll put my login into there, and that should be password. Okay, so I've logged in. Now Telnet's bad, right? we really shouldn't use telnet ever because it's in clear text. And as a matter of fact, we can quickly demonstrate that now. Let's do that really quick. So this is just a bit of bonus content. I'm going to get Wireshark so that we can see that traffic that it's not encrypted. We'll start running that now. And which interface? I think it should be that one. That should start. Yeah, it's starting to capture stuff. All right, so we'll go grab that Kali machine. So it's capturing now. Just move this out of the way. All right, so we will sudo telnet into there, and I'll do Harry and password. So the password, you'll notice here that it's capturing the telnet in the background in Wireshark. If I right click, follow, TCP stream, look at that. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So that's evidence. That's showing you that it actually captures stuff. I'll close that and I'll shut that off. Let's just like really quickly, again, a little bit of bonus content. Let's see what happens when we configure SSH. We'll see how secure that is. So I'm just going to exit the telnet there. Now, I'm going to see if SSH is actually working on that machine already. Maybe we already have it. If not, we can install it, no problems. Yeah, connection refused. So it looks like we don't have it. Let's go back over to Ubuntu machine. And okay, I should upgrade that, but I don't have time at the moment since I'm doing this video. Let's go and let's install SSH on there. So this can be an SSH server. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to do a sudo apt install. So this is where the server is, open SSH server. So this is the app for Ubuntu. Yep. While we're doing that on that side, we'll go back over to the Kali Linux machine. And I'm going to just anyway install or type, we're going to install the OpenSSH client, just in case. I might already have it, but that's the client on that side. Okay, great. All right, so Ubuntu, it's great. And it's the service for the SSH is complete. And on the Linux machine, it's also good. So I should be able to SSH into that machine now. Yes, great. That's my password for the Harry account. Password, great. Let's have a look at Wireshark. We scroll down a bit. Where is it? Yep, SSH there. Right click, follow TCP stream, and yeah, look at that. That's encrypted. We can't see anything. This is the reason why we're using SSH. All right, fantastic. So now we are going to, we can stop the Wireshark now. We don't need that now. Since we've proven that Telnet is bad and SSH is good. We'll just exit out of that. All right, we'll go back to Ubuntu, and I don't know why that doesn't work. Okay, let's just clear the screen because that's annoying. Now let's install a firewall. Sudo apt install UFW. user UFW, which is a firewall that you can install on a Linux machine. It's a very, very powerful, but I've installed it already. Great. Really, really powerful firewall and very simple to configure. I'm going to enable it. So now the firewall is active and enabled. So now I'm going to do some configuration. So I'm going to make sure that the SSH will work. So I've added a rule that will allow SSH protocols. I'll also allow our pings to come through. So proto, which is protocol, ICMP. ICMP is the protocol for our pings. I might come back to that. Sudo UFW allow yeah, I might have to come back to that. All right, so I just did a bit of quick homework with this particular configuration. I actually need to add some more information. Unsupported ICMP. Interesting. I'll have to dig and investigate this further. Just going to pause the video again. Okay, so it looks like Ubuntu is having some kind of issues that this particular version won't allow it to go through. But this is not part of the exercise anyway. So we'll move on. Maybe we might go on to another video and configure that. But let's make sure that we can deny the actual telnet. That's why we're here for anyway. So sudo UFW deny the port number, which is 23, and that should work. So now telnet should be blocked. Now we'll just do a sudo UFW status verbose, and that's showing us the rules at the moment. That's how everything is coming in. So we've got 22, which is SSH, is allowed in. 23, which is our telnet, is denied coming in. And also it looks like version 6 is done as well. That's IP version 6. So far, so good. All right. We'll go back to our Kali machine. And let's try, oops, I went past it. Telnet, we'll try telnetting into there. And it looks like it's being blocked. So I'll control C out of that. Hopefully our SSH is still working, however. Yeah, that's good. Fantastic. So that's an indication of telnet being blocked, and so telnet being blocked, but SSH being allowed to work. Now, very quickly, I'm just going to bring up Metasploitable, which is a very vulnerable machine. Really, really vulnerable. There's got a lot of different ports that are open at the moment. And I'll demonstrate that once that runs. So I'm going to use Netbox. Sorry, not Netbox. I'm going to use a program where I can scan the so I can actually scan the port numbers on a particular device. So I've got Metasploitable up and running. Let's just check what the IP address for that on this instance. Okay, IPA, and it will be 254. Okay. So let's do a Nmap scan. we're going to scan and with using Nmap to see what the port's doing on that one. We'll do 1 to 100. 1 dot, what was it again? 254. Okay, that's a strange 254. Okay, and you can see that on the Metasploitable machine, that telnet is in fact open. Now, if we do the same on the Ubuntu machine, let's have a look what happens. 66. I'm hoping that it will block that. It won't even show that that port's open. Yeah, well, it looks like a lot of ports, if they're not coming up, so we'll have to try even harder to get in. So we've got a firewall there blocking. So let's try this. Might have to run a couple of different commands there. Failed to resolve. Okay, so it looks like oh, here we go. Perfect. So it shows SSH is open, but telnet is definitely closed. So this is Nmap probing, pushing hard, trying to find the ports that are open in the Ubuntu machine, and telnet's completely shut down, completely thanks to the firewall that we've got there installed. So that concludes this this session. Thank you for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great week. Have a great day and weekend.